Every day, I hear people complain that the price of real estate on Prince Edward Island has gotten out of hand. And to be honest, I can sympathize with that. The market has moved, and things aren't as cheap as they were 5 or 6 years ago. But compared to most Canadian cities, $400,000 here gets you a surprising amount of home. In Toronto, that same $400,000 buys a parking spot for your condo. In Vancouver, it doesn't even get you that. So let's take a look at what $400,000 actually gets you in PEI's housing market. There's more than 300 homes actively listed today with an asking price under $400,000. I pulled 15 of them to show you. 3 areas, 5 homes each. Let's go take a tour. Our first stop is in Charlottetown at 51 Douglas Street. This 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for $329,000 is walking distance to downtown core, the university, Holland College. This one's all about location, location, location. Then we're going to 10 Andaris Lane. This 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home for $374,000 is 4 years old. It's a townhouse condo with ICF construction, triple pane windows, heat pump, a single car garage. It's low maintenance and high efficiency, and the price is right. Then we're on to 23 Kirkwood Drive. For $394,900, this 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom updated bungalow has got R2 zoning, 12 by 35 rear deck, and a large private backyard, all within walking distance of basically everything Charlottetown has to offer. 44 Ingleside Drive for $399,900 is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, same family home since 1972 when it was built. That tells you something about this property. 91 Gerald Street, $34,009, a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home with hardwood floors, 2 brand new heat pumps, and R2 zoning on a downtown lot. Investors will notice the development potential here, but it works just as well as a starter home right now. Is 104 Blue Shank Road in Wilmot. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home for $349,009 is 2 minutes from the city and sits on 2 acres running down to the Dunk River and pays country taxes but has city convenience. That's a hard combination to beat at this price. 1310 Blue Shank Road in Kelvin Grove. This 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for $389,900 sits on 1.36 acres and is just minutes from Kensington and Summerside. It's got a new roof in 2025, hardwood floors and French doors. There's a lot of house here for the money. 54 Summer Street. This 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home built in 1896 and has over 2,200 square feet, multiple balconies, a hot tub, and is just steps from downtown Summerside's waterfront. Then we're off to 325 Notre Dame Street in Summerside. Built in 1898, has 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, right in central Summerside for under $400,000. This is particularly good for buyers who want room to grow. And then 14 Centennial Street in Kensington for $340,000. This 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, move-in ready, has a finished basement, attached garage, within walking distance to everything in Kensington, and resale value is high. If cottage country is more your thing, let's go to 94 Watts Road and track it. And this 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home for $324,007 is 3 years old. It's an open concept and sits on nearly an acre. We can go to 8 Clarence Lane in Cavendish. For $369,000, this 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom home has a bunkhouse, a large yard, and is 1 minute to Cavendish Beach. And it comes fully furnished with an established Airbnb income history. Then we'll stop in at 187 Blue Heron Lane in Meadowbank. For $399,900, this 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom waterfront home sits right on the West River. It's got a chef's kitchen, vaulted ceilings, and you're just minutes from Charlottetown. 1999 Canavoy Road in St. Andrews. For $369,000, this 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom sits on 10 acres near Mount Stewart and Savage Harbor. That kind of acreage at this price doesn't come up often. Then we can go to 35 Donnie's Lane in Blooming Point. For $399,000, this 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom has 100 feet of frontage on Trackety Bay. It's got 4 bedrooms with sunset views from both decks and year-round access. It needs some cosmetic love, but the location is genuinely irreplaceable. Those are just a few of the 400 homes for sale, under $400,000 on PEI today. If you'd like more info on one of them, or want to know what your 400,000 can do, drop a comment below or reach out to me directly. Contact info is in my bio. And don't forget to subscribe for more PEI first-time homebuyer tips right here every week.